Today, we are taking up chapter 18 of Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita and chapter 18 of Bhagavad Gita are bigger chapters. Chapter 2 summarizes or gives an indication of all the teachings Sri Krishna is doing in future Bhagavad Gita chapters. It means it gives introduction to all teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 18 gives summary of all teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 18 is called Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. Moksha means liberation. Sannyasa means renunciation, becoming a monk. So now what is this chapter and what is the summary of this chapter? So the chapter 18 is liberation through renunciation. Moksha Sannyasa. Liberation through renunciation. So Arjuna has a dilemma now. For liberation, should I take sannyasa? Should I run away from this war field? Should I wear a dress of a monk and drop my duty, drop my all responsibilities and go and become a monk to become liberated? So that's why he asks, what is the difference between sannyasa and tyaga? Sannyasa means becoming a monk. Tyaga means continue to do your work. Sannyasa is a lifestyle of a renunciate, a monk. Tyaga is the lifestyle of a householder. Both sannyasi and tyagi, they are dedicated to a life for self-realization. They are focused on self-realization, Atma. But in different way. A sannyasi does not have to do any work for his living. He can beg for food. And most of the time he can spend in Shravana, Manana, just contemplation and meditation. That's the lifestyle of a sannyasi. There's no obligated duty for him. No puja, no ritual, no mantra, no vedna. But sannyasi has a duty. He has to focus on jnana. He has to study and he has to teach. He has to give jnana to society. That's the duty of a sannyasi. Rest of the duties are not required there. No requirement to earn something for livelihood. Whereas a householder, he has to take care of his family, he has to take care of his duties, he has to take care of responsibility, he has to take care of other ashramas also, brahmacharya, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyasa, vanaprastha ashramas, he has to take care. He has to do panchayatna, devayatna, pitrayatna, manushayatna, bhutayatna, rushiyatna. That means he has to do his karma, prescribed karma. Now Sri Krishna says, sannyasa and tyaga is same. Tyaga is the lifestyle of a householder. What is the tyaga? Tyaga means giving up, dropping. What you have to drop? Householder cannot drop his wife, drop his job, drop his children, drop his duties. Householder can only drop the attachment to the fruits of action. Karmanni vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. He can drop the fruits of action. Means not getting attached to the fruits of action. He has to do everything properly. Take care of his house, take care of household, take care of his duties, everything he has to do. He has to focus on the result also, but he should not get attached to results, favorable result or unfavorable result. He has to accept whatever comes, result comes, favorable or unfavorable, as a gift from God, Lord. That's called tyaga, giving up attachment to the fruits. So when you give attachment to the fruits of action, the mind calms down. Anything is prasada from God. Favorable, unfavorable, oh Lord, you have given to me based on my prarabdha karma. Based on my prarabdha karma. So now, that is called tyaga, giving favorable and unfavorable results. Attachment to the results is called tyaga. So a tyagi has done that. Now Sri Krishna says a tyagi and sannyasi both are same. Sannyasi has dropped work, whereas tyagi is continuing to work, but attachment to fruits has given up. So then Sri Krishna goes on to elaborate summary of Bhagavad Gita. The rest of the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, he again summarizes Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa tells that summary of Bhagavad Gita is tyaga. Say Bhagavad Gita, Gita, it becomes Tyagi, Tyagi, Tyagi. Tyaga is the summary of Bhagavad Gita. That's what Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says. So, Tyaga is the summary of Bhagavad Gita. Gita becomes Tyagi, Tyagi, Tyagi. Entire Bhagavad Gita summary is Tyaga. So, Sannyasa and Tyaga both are same. They are different lifestyles. That's all. Now, then Sri Krishna gives a summary of Bhagavad Gita in last 16.68 and 69 chapter. After giving Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, he says, one who listens to the message of Bhagavad Gita, one who applies the message of Bhagavad Gita in his life, and one who teaches Bhagavad Gita to others is dearest to me. So, 18th chapter, Sri Krishna says the secret of becoming closer to God, becoming dear to God. How? By listening, meditating, taking teachings of Bhagavad Gita in your life and teaching others. Then you'll become close to God. That's 16.68 and 69. Then he gives a conclusion of Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam raja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishami ma shuchaha. So drop all dharmas. Now we'll have a question. Sri Krishna is so far telling Arjuna, perform your duties. Dharma means perform your duties. Fight the war. You're a Kshatriya. Now he says, drop dharma, drop duties. So, is Krishna telling Arjuna to drop his duties, become a monk and go and meditate? Means take sannyasa. No. Sri Krishna already has told, sannyasa and tyaga are same. So that means Sri Krishna is not telling Arjuna to drop his duties, drop his dharma and go and become a monk. No, he has not told that. Bhagavad Gita is not a book of running away from life. Bhagavad Gita is a book of action. So then what he is telling Krishna? Sarva dharma means sarva karma, drop all karma. Then it's not possible to drop all karma. He is already a householder, Arjuna. He has to perform his duty as a Kshatriya. He has to take care of his wife. He has to take care of family. He has to protect dharma. So sarva dharma means sarva karman. All karma he cannot drop because he cannot become monk. He cannot become sannyasi. So he has to become a tyagi. Now the secret of becoming tyagi is telling sarva dharman paritijya means sarva karman paritijya. What is the meaning of sarva karman paritijya? First, you have, as a karma yogi, you have dropped attachment to the fruits of action. Then bhoktatva is gone, enjoyership is gone. Now, drop the identification as a doership. Last stage, karma yoga, last stage is, I'm not the doer, naham karta. Mam ekam sharanam raja. Mam means here Atma. So, Atma alone, I am the self. If you have that understanding, you are free. So sarva dharma means duty. Sarva dharma means sarva karma. Drop all duties. Sri Krishna is not telling the Arjuna that because he is already telling him fight the war. And after this sloka also Sri Krishna, Arjuna will fight the war. So he is not telling him to become a monk. He is telling you to become a tyagi. Now what is the secret of becoming tyagi? First you give the fruits of action. Then give the identification, attachment to fruits of action, then drop the doership, naham karta, harireva karta, God alone is doer to me. Then you are free. Mokshayishami ma shuchaha. Don't feel, shucha means don't grieve. Mokshayishami, I'll give you, I'll liberate you. You are already liberated. So kartritva is dropped, karma phala is dropped, then bhoktritva is dropped. So now everything what you do is a service of Ishvara without a doership. Then Lord alone operates to you. That is the meaning, summary of Bhagavad Gita. Then Falashruti of listening to Bhagavad Gita, Sanjaya tells to Dhritarashtra. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara, Tatra Sri Vijayurbhuti Dhruvanitir Matirmama. Where there is Krishna, Yogeshwara Krishna, where there is Arjuna, there always there is a Sri means victory, outer victory. Vijaya means inner victory, self-realization. So both will come. Sri Krishna means Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna means we have to take ourselves. We have to take the message of Sri Krishna, Bhagavad Gita in our life. Then we will be successful in life, outer life, and successful in inner life. This is the summary of chapter 18.